It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. We love Jackie Fergie, blah, 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 Framp and Joe.
It's the wrong one, sir.
It's the
wrong one. Nah,
Let's
it's
go
fine.
again.
Nah, it's okay.
It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. We love Age of Empires, blah, 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 Framp and Joe.
Ash Gardner looking extremely confused on that.
I have no idea what's going on.
You got to listen to the episode 3 days ago. It's the Off-Air Podcast. I'm Liam. Ben is here.
Hello there.
Belle.
Hello.
Andy.
Present.
Brody.
Hello.
Tom's out.
Hello.
Ash Gardner.
Hello.
Mace Dog.
What's up?
Jack.
G'day.
Scudder.
Present.
Scudder, do you ever feel bad that you're like near the end when I like
No,
go
it's
around
fine.
the Sorry,
Save the best
yeah.
till last, obviously.
I can mix it up as well.
And
I do. I am well aware I always put myself
He's
first.
standing right next to you as well.
Yeah, I know. I just sort of, I normally like go produce, like us producers and then everyone else.
Quick shout out to Jared Jenkins, who after we talked about Age of Empires, then uploaded a photo onto the Alpha Squad of him playing Age of Empires.
Oh, well done, Jared.
And then in the comments, he said smashed him, and he posted like the scorecard at the end.
Who
and
did he play
did
as?
smash him. He played as Blue. I don't know which. Like
Which civilization?
he was against Alfred the Great and Maxicar.
So would people still be playing like the Kellogg's version, or would it be
There's
on
a
like
definitive edition that's been
They've done like a
recently
remake.
Okay, so yeah,
of Age of
So
Empires 2.
I
Yeah.
remember
Played it for a
my
bit.
like my uncle tried to get me into World of Warcraft. Like I'm pretty sure he still plays World of Warcraft, but I don't really play games like that. I didn't really ever get into that sort of stuff. But I remember there was and I know we're at risk of talking about games for another 20 minutes here, so I'll try and not do that. But isn't there like I like games where everyone knows the cheat code? Like that's a fun thing where people are like Ben, you probably remember lots of cheat codes.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I didn't have cheat codes.
I didn't.
No.
Oh, so maybe I was playing Age of Empires.
Or Warcraft was a game.
Yeah, maybe it was that.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Sims had.
You'd type in like iron,
Sims,
like you type in iron something or iron.
Yeah, you were playing Age of Empires.
I was
my friend.
playing.
Big Daddy.
Shit,
Big Daddy.
okay.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
Okay, yes, guys, I've just realised I was playing Age of Empires. Going over your head, Macy. Perhaps you should load it up this weekend.
Absolutely
Give it a
not
crack.
interested at all, thank you.
I have a very quick order of business. It's a gripe with a member of the team.
Yeah, go for it.
And they're in this room.
Ooh,
Do we
Team
find out
Gripe
after this?
to be aired.
And it is Ash.
Effing called
What
out.
have I done?
Now,
Ash had a great show today. She read the news well, did a very funny bit.
it
She
was
put her
very
body
good.
on the line.
Actually, this is a gripe that I have with you, but I respect it. Because
Oh.
it's something I would do. But every morning we roughly arrive at the same time and park our car at the same time, get out of our cars at the same time, and then you bang straight to the lift and you don't wait. You wait for no
No,
one.
I stand in the lift
You
for
do
a
not
while.
stand in
I swear. I actually do. I swear I do. I stand in the lift for a while awkwardly, and then I'm like, maybe he's just sitting in his car trying to avoid me. So then I
Not
end up,
that fast, Andy, to be honest.
so then I just end up going up because I'm
It's
like,
happened like 3 or 4 times where I like walk in straight after you and the lift door is closed. I'm like, God.
It is a hard thing to judge. I reckon Belle and I had one recently, and you were always here before me. But
Yeah.
there was like one time that I got there before, and I waited for a bit, and then I was like, geez, she's taking her time, and then I just went up,
Honestly?
and then, do you know what I mean? I was trying to like
Yeah,
vibe
but
it.
I
Like,
want a
was
moment in their
shocked.
car.
Yeah, I was actually shocked when you weren't there waiting because it's very you to
I
wait.
was
and then
waiting,
you weren't, and I was like,
and then I
Whoa!
bailed. I waited for like 20 seconds. I was like, Jesus.
Ben did it to me today.
No.
What do you mean? He just shot
What I
out.
would say is I did do it this morning, but yesterday morning,
You waited.
you and I arrived at the same time, and I got to the elevator first, and I waited, and I wasn't going to. But because I was like, oh, Jackson, you don't want to offend him too early. So I did wait. And then this morning, I got to the elevator, and I could still hear your car running. I'm not waiting for the car to
No,
turn
no,
off.
that's fair.
I had an awkward one the other day where like I'd left work, and there's sort of like, so there's like the doors, and then there's like that sort of space between the 2 lifts and the doors. And I dropped my guts because I was like safe. I just sort of was like done for the day, relax, and then like 3 girls from sales like opened the lift, and I was like. Like, so they probably, and I was like, I see, like they were trying to talk to me, and I was like, kind of quickly trying to escape from
literally in, like, an
the
airlock
crime
of
scene.
what?
Literally, they just would have been like, oh Jesus, I'm hoping
That
they.
guy from the radio just farted.
I thought I was safe, but I'm like, oh no, they're in the zone, they're in the zone. I'm like, see you, ladies.
Do we make a pact that no one waits for anyone now?
I don't know. I think it's
I'm all
good
for
team
that.
camaraderie.
Or like
but
sometimes it is awkward where you're like,
Brody's pretty. You're quick sometimes, Brody.
No, I think Brody's a real car sitter.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Like, you sit in your car
Brody's let the
for ages.
alarm
No,
go
but
before.
if he's already out of the car, it's like a quick wave, but pretty like beeline to the lift sort of thing.
The only time I think you have to wait for someone is if you both get out the car
Yeah,
at
At
the same time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Do we have like a time rule? If you're standing in the lift for how many seconds? Like 30 seconds? A minute?
That's a
That's
lot.
way
Too
too
long.
long.
Way too long, I
long.
think.
10,
That's way
10.
too long.
That's a long
I actually
also-
sat in the car longer,
You were
so
not
Ben
waiting for
didn't
30
have to wait
seconds today.
Andy, you had a team gripe. I would like to give some words of encouragement
Go ahead.
to someone.
Hang on,
in the room.
Where do we land on the
we
lift
did-
stuff?
Oh,
I think
sorry.
if you get out the car at the same time, you get in the elevator together.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's
If
different
not,
times, whatever.
you just every man for himself.
Yeah.
I reckon
Okay.
as well, if you know someone's downstairs and you go up before them, send the lift back down when you
Oh,
get
yeah.
up.
That's nice. That's nice.
What I do is I crop dust it and send it back down and go, cop that, Ash Gardner. That's gonna be that'll wake you up as soon as the lift doors open.
And put you to sleep.
Punch right in the face.
That's a classy move from Scud. I never thought of that.
I used to do it all the time in my
All
old
class.
building.
That's
Send
all-
it
that's all
back
class.
down for the
100%
next
class.
person.
You're a classy
You never
guy.
did that with me.
I was always last in. There was no one.
He's a team member of the week. Could look favourably upon you.
Should we post for Footy or Fedora and
Yeah, Liam
Yep.
had a bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll
Post
now.
for that. Yeah. So if someone calls in, they can win either a branded show footy or
I
fedora.
won't do the intro for that until they're
Yeah.
on.
The
then
person's
ha-
just called up, I believe.
How do we feel about the plinth gong for a Fedora or a footy? Do we
What-
have it?
Oh yeah,
I did it.
I'm
I did it
happy
last
with
week,
the,
but are we happy with that?
Oh yeah, I
think so.
don't
Yeah,
mind a gong.
still signify the
I don't
giveaway.
mind a gong.
Okay.
What was your
well,
bit?
while we wait for someone to call, I would like to give some quiet words. Oh, someone's
here we
called.
go.
Here we go. Hello.
Hello, is this the Plinth hotline?
As you would know, what's your name, sir? Who we got?
It's Brad Pitt. Nah, it's Luke.
As you would know,
Always good for someone to do a bit.
we're all out of plinths, so it's not the plinth hotline anymore. Andy's shooing you away as if to say hang up, but I think that's pretty brutal.
It's better than a Plinth, I'm guessing.
Hey, Luke, have you ever got a plinth?
No.
You didn't get one. All right. Well then,
Hang on. What are you calling for?
I was on your Alpha Pack page.
No, we're talking about.
That's the Alpha
And
Squad. I'm
I
sorry.
just called up.
It feels like you're a spy. I'm going to level with you, Luke. It feels like you're someone from another radio station trying to get on. Like, there's a couple of things. It's just like close but no cigar. You're either a dad or a spy.
It's like we have a clubhouse and he's at the door and we're like, no.
Luke,
What's
Luke,
the code word, Luke?
what's something else you can tell us
Footy
about
or
the show?
Fedora?
Okay, it's true.
Fedora, Fedora, footy or Fedora, Fedora, get your footy or your Fedora, Fedora, Fedora.
All right, Luke, you finally got there, mate. You get to choose. Would you like a footy or a fedora?
Oh, tough decision. I'll go with the footy.
Okay, well, we will give you a branded footy. Luke,
It's the second person that's chosen footy.
I
don't
know.
know anything about
I just
Fedora's
would have
the
thought,
guy.
yeah, I would have thought a fedora would have looked good, my lady.
Luke, are you happy to hang around to vote for Team Member of the Week?
Yeah.
All right,
Do you know
great.
what that is?
I think it's where I pick the best radio station. No, it's out of the team, who is the best for a vote?
All right, very good, Luke, mate.
start.
You hang there. We'll get to that soon. Any more orders of business?
Yes, I just wanted to give my
Yes.
quick words of encouragement
Go ahead.
before we get to Team Member of the Week to Brody.
Whey.
Brody. It's been noted, it was noted this morning, it feels like you're doing more voices around us, which is a sign that you're
We
getting more
finally
and more
got ya.
comfortable. You know, because a lot of the time, Ben and I, on podcasts, we speak like this, but as soon as we turn the mics off, we're like...
and we
Brody
have,
did one this morning.
yeah, we have noticed that it's taken us 10 months. We've finally
I
got
reckon
you doing
you're
voices.
sort of starting to go like...
And you might not even realise it, but
it's
you've been
slipping
got.
in.
You've been got.
You've been got good.
Yeah.
You've caught our weirdness there.
What was the voice regarding? I can't remember.
I can't remember,
You
but
did
you
one
did something.
this morning where you were like, you started doing that, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
no, it's happening.
I loved it. I loved it.
Welcome to the club.
And you're also holding the, what are they, Andy?
The ceremonial clave. He can do it today. He clearly wants to.
And you can do it in the style of Borat. We look forward to that at the end of the pod. But we've got a lot of voting to get through, so let's do it.
Team member of the week, it'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
I would like to get that updated as well because I don't think I'm anywhere near the lead anymore.
I
so
think you still are.
am I?
I think so.
It feels good to be king.
Mace Dog is up first.
Hello, how are we?
Good. Thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. My team member of the week vote this week goes to Tom. Woo! We went out for a beautiful team lunch this week, and Tom teed that all up, so you get my vote.
TY.
Feels like there's a few tongues being bit.
Yeah, we're all having fun.
How you feeling, mate?
Ooh, it's
Guys,
Tom. It's all about Tom at the moment. He gets the vote. He gets 2 vote.
And it's going to continue about me because I'm voting for myself as well.
Yeah, boy. For the lunch.
For the lunch, and also, I haven't won team member of the week at all.
Are you serious? What?
I don't believe I have.
I think you have.
I reckon
I don't
you've
think
won
I have.
one.
I've seen who does
Surely.
You did because you gave it to yourself on your birthday.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm
Brody
going to do the
voted.
same again. It's the only time I'm going to win.
The producer who
If I-
cried wolf.
Yeah. And I only have one more week left, so I need a win.
You got to take it while you can.
All
No,
right.
credit to you. Credit to you, sir.
So is next week your last week?
Sure is.
We should do a like a special off-air podcast episode to celebrate Tom next week.
Yeah.
Commemorate Tom.
I would love
Yeah.
No promises.
No promises.
Next up to vote, looks like it's going to be Ash.
Oh, Ash. Yeah, dog.
Hello. My vote this week goes to Belle for attending a 9-year-old's birthday party on her own tomorrow.
You're not going. She's not going. She got out of it off air.
What did she?
Oh,
What did she do?
I missed
Did you her up?
Act surprised.
What did
Are
you
you
get?
not
How did you
going?
get out of that?
I think I'm not going to go by myself. It's weird.
Oh,
weird.
well.
What did you tell the poor kid?
That poor boy.
Tom
Young
had
Clyber.
to do that,
Tom,
actually.
did you have, so Belle didn't even do her dirty work. It's like getting someone at school to break up for someone for you.
Well, I figured that Belle probably wouldn't go anyway, so I took the initiative of letting the kid down easy.
Sounds like another Tom vote.
I tell you who would go. Fifi Box or someone else from another, you know what I mean?
Lauren Phillips.
Yes, she would go.
Liesl Jones would go.
Liesl would be there. Laura
Lana
O'Callaghan
Loz
from
from
yep.
Rudits and Loz.
Who else is up for the newcomer award?
The Life Uncut girls.
Yes.
They
Brit-
would definitely go.
Britt Hockley, she'd be
Britt
there
Hockley.
with bells on. You know, I think they're so on the ball that probably a lot of those people I mentioned are listening to this now and going, opportunity there, and they'll be go-karting at AJ's birthday
In
tomorrow.
no world
Yeah, it'll
are
be
any of them
head to head.
ever
Max
going
Burford
to-
would go, and he would.
Well, he probably would actually.
I'd be there. I'd be there with bells on, but I got
nice
prior
little
engagements.
bell gag.
We're going on Monday.
It's gonna be Belle.
Belle, that is you.
Look, I came in here with an idea of who I was going to vote for, but I might change it
Oh, okay.
and give it to Tom.
Yeah,
Because Tom just does a friggin' all-round great job and also had to break the kid's heart on behalf of me this morning.
Who are you going
Yeah,
to
who
vote
lost your vote?
I was going to give it to Ash for doing the live singing.
That was so good. That was so good.
That was great.
That was hell. Can I provide a bit of backstory to that?
Yeah.
So I have a crippling anxiety of singing in public because it started when I was a small child auditioning for a singing part at primary school when I lived in America. And there were 2 lead roles I was going for, and I sang my heart out. And when I finished, the teacher looked down her glasses at me and said in her North Carolinian drawl, "What's your third option, Ashley?" And then a couple of years ago, I was challenged to learn how to play the ukulele and do a song on air. And everyone, of course, was expecting 3 Blind Mice. And I obviously chose Gangster's Paradise by Coolio and performed that on air, which was pure hell. And then they played it to Coolio when he was in Australia. And then he died.
You killed the last time you sung. Coolio died. Who's going to die now? Buster Rhymes. Lizzo may die.
That
Lizzo
whole
may
thing
die.
was really hard.
You
to
did
make.
really well.
Yeah, you did a hell of a job.
Nah, it was
Ben,
great.
you're up there.
Honourable mention to Ash for singing. I genuinely love that. It was one of my highlights of the week. But my nom does go to Brody Sir. When we were at the team lunch, I couldn't quite reach the cauliflower bites, and he kept bringing them over to me and loading me up and then putting it back over. So I appreciated that.
Wow.
That's why he's getting the vote.
Well, sometimes it's the small things, you know?
Small things
At
in
least it's
life.
not for just doing his job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Small things. Small things.
Tings.
And Brody's going to get a chance to vote. Quick recap. Tom's on 3, Bell's on 1, Brody's on 1.
My vote this week goes to Ben.
Love that.
Feels like there was a backwards deal done here before. You know what I mean?
Is there an
Shonky-
anti-corruption commission
shonky
for the
deal.
votes?
Yeah.
Also, at the wonderful lunch that Tom managed to get for us, thank you, Donkey. There was these beautiful chicken wings that were quite spicy, and in my fighting with the chicken wing to obviously get all the chicken off it, it had slipped out of my hands and then landed in the carpet. And the carpet was kind of like a little bit long, and Ben and I both kind of recognised the chicken wing was on the floor.
Yeah.
And we said, that's probably just a floor job. So we just kind of left it there. Just kind of smushed it into the carpet. And we're like, that'll stay. That can stay there.
Yeah.
And so his
Yeah.
his lack of snitching, I really respect, and that's why he gets my vote this
Absolutely.
week.
So you left that and when he left, they had that to clean up.
Yeah,
That was one for the cleaners.
I stood on it, so it was really mushed into the carpet. So
I mean, that is horrid.
Luke, you're up there to vote.
Luke, my friend, thank you for hanging around. This is the point of the evening where you vote.
Well, Belle Jackson was going to get my vote, but after hearing she broke a 9-year-old's heart, it's going to have to be Tom. Like, he deserves to win.
Seems like it's Tom's week, I reckon.
Why are you voting for Tom, Luke?
Well, I just said it's going to be his last week, so you know what? Just give him a win. You know, it was solely going to be Belle, but she just let me down by breaking a 9-year-old's heart.
Why was I going to get it?
For going on the 9-year-old's birthday.
But then you broke his heart.
But then I
Solo.
did.
Purely
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll take it that
Stuff, Luke.
instead of going.
Thank you, Luke.
Cut
Appreciate
your own
vote.
grass, buddy.
What?
Belle doesn't have headphones on, so we can't even hear what Luke's
We're
saying.
trying to share the headphones around. What did you say?
I said you cut your own grass. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, right.
As in, like, you made your own bed lying at
Yeah,
time.
that's fine. Like I said, I'd rather
King.
not get a vote than go to that thing.
Liam.
I may have to. I'm so sorry, AJ, if you're listening, mate. I'll be at your birthday next year for your big 10th.
Double dig.
I'm just looking at the rule book here. Where do we stand on this? Because I would like to vote for something that happened last Friday, but it was after. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's within the week.
Does that fall on the calendar week?
Yeah, as does.
Well,
it.
Whatever happens after last week's
Yeah,
tournament
so and we
week.
voted on Thursday, so
Yeah.
it's like so Friday sort of fell into this week. It was kind of one of those weird things.
Yep.
Okay, well, due to that ruling, unfortunately, Ash, you did lose a vote there, but I will give you an honourable mention for your singing this morning. That was very funny. I liked how you said "bitch." Like you really said it with your chest. I appreciate that. But my vote goes to the person who, on a public holiday, was editing until about 5 p.m., and that is Jack. Well done.
Thank you.
Very, putting together a Jack in the Pack video. That stinks when everyone's out drinking and enjoying themselves. And
Forgot
you,
about that.
yeah, no, well
Already
done,
blocked
mate.
it out.
Well
due to
done.
trauma. Yeah, no, that's okay. Thank
No,
you, Liam. That's really nice.
Very well done.
Scudder, Jack, and me still to vote. Tom's on 4. Bell, Brody, Ben, and Jack are on 1. It is going to be my vote. Honourable mention for me, the person I really should be voting for. I was going to vote for Brody today because 3 occasions this week he's been like the sole voice in the room advocating for us to do a bit, like as at Quaynor was one. Can't remember the other one.
True, we were off Quain. I think
I was fully on board.
I think there was.
I was too.
It was
I was
like
on
we
board.
had like bulk Collingwood stuff in the show. It's like, oh, do we need another Collingwood chat? And then Brody was a big advocate for Quaynor, and Quaynor was pretty good with the source.
There's a couple of other times this week that you stood up as a lone voice. We ended up going with you, and it was a good thing. So I was going to vote
A
for
lone
you.
wolf.
I am a man of my word, though, and I'll be downvoting Tom, as I said every week, that he is still here until he leaves. He gets a downvote from me. You got one more to go next week. So
That really makes the next 2 votes interesting, doesn't it?
Gee whiz. Gee
It
whiz.
does. Let me recap. So Tom's on 3 votes now. Belle, Brody, Ben, and Jack can all catch him. They're on 1 vote.
Wow.
Scott and Jack could. So if you guys vote for any of Belle, Brody, Ben, or Jack yourself, you can go rock off against Tom. You could also collectively both downvote Tom and make it a 5-way rock off.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Interesting.
But I mean, the choice is yours, but don't do that.
I don't want to plant any seeds, but that'd be awesome. Scotto, you're upset.
Well, I did have my original vote, which unfortunately is probably not going to make anything fun today. But I'm going to stick to it.
How do we feel about that, Luke?
You do have an honourable mention up your sleeve, sir.
Did Luke say anything?
No.
I don't have headphones. Yeah, no, I will, because we were talking about it earlier in the podcast. It was people holding elevator doors open. Tom does every single time, because we always rock up at the same time. And yeah, let's call it a gentleman's 5:45. We're both the last people in the building.
Tom.
A gentleman's 5:45.
And Monday he held it open for like a good minute and a half.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so thanks, Tom.
Tom, looks like you are pulling away from the pack, my friend. There is no way you can lose from here, I believe.
You are about to cast a redundant vote, but nevertheless, it's your right to cast it.
Thanks, dude.
Go ahead.
Honourable mention to Tom. Because he's got all these votes and he must be popular. But I'm going to be giving my actual vote to Brody.
Yeah, dog.
For the exact reason that Andy said.
Yep.
A lone wolf.
Yep.
A wolf.
Sticking to his guns, very content, and I have a lot of respect for that.
You don't want someone holding a gun and losing it. You want someone to stick to that gun. You know what I mean? Especially when there is guns, when lots of guns. You want to make sure
This one's getting away.
Yeah, well done, Tom.
I have been steamrolled. But yes, sorry, Tom, if I was
Nice
cutting
work,
into
Tom.
your
Yeah,
your
that was
time.
Belle. That was the right time to cut Lamb off.
Thanks.
Well done.
No, yeah, that is true. You do need to pick the times, and
Yep.
that was
Oh my god.
that was probably one of them.
Luke, you have a great day, mate.
Luke, if he's not there, he's not getting
Yeah,
his
mate. If
footy.
you're not there, you don't get your footy. God bless you.
Does his vote count?
Luke,
Luke, sir. Are you doing that thing where you're on mute doing a poo?
I reckon he's probably at work
As
and
in
he's
mute.
put us on mute. Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
Come on.
You can't do that, mate.
You're
The
breaking my
claves are about to be
heart.
clapped, Luke. A ceremonial clap.
I reckon Luke doesn't get his
Yeah,
share.
I think we take the footy.
That's
and
stinks,
rescind
man.
Do
his
you want
vote.
to? Do you want to
Yeah,
post again?
do we rescind his vote?
Well, that doesn't
It's
change
gonna
anything, though.
Yeah.
Who did
Oh, well,
vote
then
for?
I can...
You voted for
Oh,
Tom.
I've already voted mine.
Yeah.
Can't change.
All right, guys. Well,
All right, see you, Luke. He's
see
not
ya.
there anyway.
See you, pal.
Do we add it to the jackpot? 2 footies next week.
I think we just put it back in the kitty. What's up, Luke?
Has something to admit, guys.
What's up?
I've already awarded the football.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
It's not at his doorstep
I've already
already.
awarded it
He's got
to
too
him
much
in our
initiative.
system,
Yes.
and he's actually already confirmed as well.
So this man,
Ah.
he came on. He killed at the Alpha Pack. He took a footy.
If you just click him, Ben, just click it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Belle's got an early minute today, guys. We probably better
Are you
get out of here.
serious? You've got to leave.
Me?
Luke,
Luke, you there, mate?
Boys, girls, how's it going?
What
What
the
happened
hell
there,
happened there,
fella?
mate?
Oh, someone cut me off.
no.
Did you have us on mute, or are you working and you put your phone down?
No, not at all.
So, what was the last thing you heard?
Someone said something about cutting someone off, and then I got hung up on.
Because you weren't talking, Luke.
We were all trying to talk to you, and you
I
weren't
don't
talking
know.
back.
It's confusing.
Were you driving through a tunnel?
It's
Nah, I was listening to another station. No, I'm not listening to another station.
Okay. Well,
Luke, who won Team Member of the Week?
good question.
Tom.
Okay, I think for this
I
reason,
heard Tom win.
you have got yourself a buzzer beater, and you will still be sent the football.
Yes. Congratulations,
Oh,
Luke.
you guys are legends.
All right.
No
yeah,
worries,
This is
mate.
why you're the best.
Remember, dude, stick to your guns always, because if you misplace a gun, someone else can.
All right, let's cut those quavos.
Okay. Oh, and remember, Borat.
I get a quote, don't I? Yes.
Yeah.
I come to Australia to make porno.
Well, no, that was a noise.
No, he made a noise, though.
Oh!
You made a noise.
Guys, can we-
check
guys,
the tape. You made a noise.
There's a slight accent.
As
was
has
a
been
noise.
previously mentioned, some members of the team need to get out a bit earlier today. Belle, she asked yesterday.
I was face over
Me,
mouth.
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
The clave rules is a sacred rule.
Yes, and yes, I do happen to have a flight at some point. Way later on today.
What time's boarding?
About 20 minutes, man. I bet.